everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sive. If this is your very first time here, a special welcome to you. Please join the family. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Okay, as I promised in my weight loss video part 1, that I will share with you guys the weight loss medications that I had tried before I decided to try weight loss surgery. Okay, there's quite a lot of them. I tried to remember all of them, but I couldn't. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember all of them, but yeah, most that I remember is stuff that I used probably in the last 3 years, right? But before that, oh, it's blurry. Okay, yeah, so the very first medication I tried was Really Slim. Okay, Really Slim is a prescription medication, and I don't remember exactly how it works, but my experience with it was that it worked for like the first 2 months or so, and then after that my appetite and energy levels and whatnot, just sort of things go back to the way they were before. Okay, so I think it is an appetite suppressant, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Yeah, so I tried that a couple of times. You know, it was not just a once-off thing. I tried a couple of times, then I decided, okay, this is not for me, let me try something else. Okay, so actually before the Really Slim, I tried Duromine. Okay, and at some point Duromine worked fantastically. Okay, like my appetite was like very suppressed, and my energy levels were quite high. God, I was gymming twice a day. I was like I was like I don't know, like a robot or something. Okay, it was like an Energizer bunny. Okay, so yeah, it worked. Initially it worked, and I lost a lot of weight. I think in 2 months I lost about 13 kilograms. It worked, right? And then the thing with it, I could not continue with it more than 2 months, because after that then I start feeling somehow, right? I think the effect of very little sleep and always running around and hyper energized, it sort of starts getting to you, right? So I could never use it past 2 months. Okay, and I needed to lose a lot of weight. So eventually what happened was that it made my heart beat funny. I don't know how to explain it, but I would just feel something here in my chest, and I don't know, but I felt like my heart was like going like something that is gonna go off. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I stopped taking it because of that, right? I felt like, okay, if my body is reacting in this way, obviously something is wrong. Your body is trying to tell you something is wrong. Okay, so it's something that I just decided, okay, what if something is happening to my heart? You know, let me just stop. It's not worth it. You know, I know that being obese comes with its own health challenges and issues, but at the end of the day, two wrongs don't make a right. Basically, yes, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So I decided to stop with the Duromine. Okay, all right. So at some point I did blood work, right? And I had a very high HbA1c, right? So it's a sign of insulin resistance, and it's an indicator that at some point you're gonna develop diabetes, right? So because I had not won with the other weight loss medications, the doctor suggested that let me try metformin, right? Although metformin is not a weight loss drug per se, but it does address insulin resistance, right? It improves insulin sensitivity, so you your body better utilizes your glucose and manages your blood glucose and so on and so on, right? So that you don't build up that that glucose in your blood that ends up glycating into hemoglobin, basically, that is attaching to your red blood cells. So so if somewhere down the line it does reduce weight loss, because it addresses how you metabolize your glucose, right? So down the line it does address the issue of weight loss, although primarily it addresses insulin resistance, right? So so because it's not directly a weight loss medication, it takes quite a while, it takes quite a while. But well, I know people who are diabetic who were on it and ended up losing the weight, so I thought, okay, eventually the weight will come off, because what is causing the weight gain, which is insulin resistance, will be addressed, right? So I went on metformin, and well, I didn't see results. Okay, I don't think I tried it long enough, actually, because I think it was maybe 2 or 3 months. I didn't try it long enough, and then I felt like, okay, with all of the health issues that I'm experiencing, I might need something faster, because I was my back was hurting and it was not getting any better. Instead, it was getting worse. So it was quite frustrating for me, it was quite frustrating. And I had started doing less and less, like less house chores, less going out, less everything, So I decided, okay, let me try something that I've heard good reviews about, but I had always sort of shied away from because it's quite pricey. Okay, so I decided to try Saxenda, right? I tried Saxenda for about 2 months. Okay, in terms of appetite suppressing and like generally feeling okay, like not feeling like food noise and excessive hunger and tiredness and things like that, right? For me it was okay, right? It was okay. It was sort of doing its job, if I can put it like that. But after 2 months I started to feel like, oh, okay, is this possible long term? Because I need to lose a lot of weight. So maybe around 80 kilograms, 90 kilograms. Okay, so I thought, man, is this sustainable, like really long term? Like I'd have to take this for maybe 2 years. Am I willing to pay 5,000 rand every month for 2 years? Okay, so after 2 months I sat down and with my budget, and I thought, sometimes when you work with something in your head, you don't get a really clear picture. So I sat down and I wrote everything down, and I was like, no, long term this is not possible. Okay, so I decided, let me try something else that I can really take long term. Okay, I can afford long term, that is. Okay, so the doctor suggested what is this thing, Contrave, right? Contrave, because I had these strong sugar cravings, and whenever I would stop like sugar, I would like feel like the same way a person feels when they stop smoking cigarettes, if you get what I mean. Like I would be so agitated and frustrated and can't concentrate on something else except like how I feel, So the doctor suggested that I try Contrave. Okay, okay, I have some samples, like in case someone wanted to see. So this is what metformin looks like. I forgot to show you guys. So this is what metformin looks like. This is what it looks like. It's primarily a diabetic drug, but then yeah, it does result in weight loss in the long term. Okay, so yeah, the doctor suggested this right here. This is Contrave, right? This is Contrave, and Contrave primarily is not a weight loss drug, but it's sort of like, how do they explain it? Like an addiction drug. It's for I don't know. What do they say? I think it's for treating addiction, right? I think drug addiction, yes. It's actually, yeah, it's for treating drug addiction, right? So yeah, it's for treating drug addiction. So basically, I don't know how exactly it works, but it suppresses the urge to do whatever. Right? But it also apparently is effective in weight loss in terms of reducing cravings and the need, I don't know, the desire, the urge to indulge in whatever, right? So yeah, and honestly, it also wasn't really like in the cheap spectrum because I think I spent about 800 Rand a month on this one, and it was relatively much cheaper than what do you call this thing, the Saxenda, right? It's a fraction of the price of Saxenda, but yeah, still 800 Rand a month. Some people, like, you know, it can be steep, but I felt like, okay, it's comfortable. Okay, so I was on it and I realized that actually it's effective in terms of cravings. Okay, so you eat when you're hungry. Of course you will be hungry, but when you eat and you're satisfied, you're okay. There's no craving, nothing in between your meals. There's no desire to have anything. You're not craving chocolates, you're not craving sweets, you're not craving, I don't know, anything sweet. You're not craving for anything. Your body is just okay with you eating your meals, right? So I realized, okay, it's quite effective. But then the weight loss was also quite low, okay? So I thought, ish, because, you know, desperation, right? Because I really, really needed the weight to go fast, you know? And I felt like I don't have, like, long term to address the issue, and at the same time I was doing x-rays on my back and things like that, and it was just getting worse. Okay, so I thought, okay, I don't have time for long-term solutions, you know. I need something that is going to work fast. Okay, and I've always heard about weight loss surgery, and people have always suggested it to me when I was you know, talking about weight loss struggles and whatnot, but it is something that I never really considered for myself because surgery, you know. Once you get rolled into that theater, you might not come back. You never know. Okay, so yeah, it was something that I never really considered, but then I thought, let me keep trying, you know, because with medications, you never know what's going to work for you, and some people have successfully lost a lot of weight on weight loss medications. Okay, and then I decided to try, okay, it was my last straw. I was like, if this doesn't work, okay, then I'm going for weight loss surgery. Then I decided to try Ozempic, the big O as they call it, right? And once when Ozempic was like very hyped up, I tried it, but for like a month, and I couldn't get the second dose. Like, it was a struggle. So I saw that, okay, I'm not going to be able to maintain this consistently. So I cannot say it works or it doesn't work if I cannot maintain consistently. So I just stopped, because you struggle to get the next dose, right? And then if obviously you don't get it for quite some time, once you stop, you have to start over at the minimum dose and increment as the time goes by, right? So I decided, okay, no, Adne, like, it's driving me crazy, because I had to travel out of town to get the first dose, and the second dose still I struggled to get it. Like, imagine driving 2 hours, 3 hours just for looking for a place that has Ozempic in stock. It was just crazy. Okay, so I decided last year, okay, you know what, I'm gonna try Ozempic, and I worked out a way in my head that would allow me to get it in bulk, so that I can just keep it in my fridge, so that I don't lapse, so that I am consistent, so that I can see if this is really something that's gonna solve my problems. Okay, so I tried it, and I still have the pens here. Okay, yeah, these are the same. This is a 3 ml pen, right? Yeah, so it looks like this. I guess I don't have any needles to show you. So both these are 3 ml pens. So I think these were later on, because this is 3 ml pen and 1 milligram per dose pen, right? So this was not what I got initially. Initially I got the 0.5 one. I think probably I threw it away, because I was not really sure if I wanted to make videos about this, because like I hadn't made videos in a very long time, and yeah, so, and you know, when you're skeptical if something is gonna work, what if it doesn't work, and I'm already making videos and blah 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 blah, you know. So yeah, I tried Ozempic and I bought it in bulk. Don't ask me how, I'm not gonna say it here. Maybe if you ask me in person I'll tell you. So I managed to get it in bulk, so I just got a lot of pens and I put them in my fridge. I think yeah, that's what I did. So the first month, sort of like nothing happened on the 0.5 ml dose, right? Gosh, Boris, there's a fly. Sort it out, Boris. Bulali, fast. So yeah, Boris kills flies. Okay, he hates them. He catches them like fast. He's super fast. Okay, so I tried Ozempic. The first month, like, really nothing happened. Like, I didn't feel anything, any change, any. And then the second dose, I thought, okay, when I reach the maximum dose, I will, like, you know, that's when I'll feel the oomph that everyone is talking about, you know. Then the food noise is gone, your appetite is suppressed, you eat, you know, a calorie restricted diet, and your energy levels are up, because, you know, insulin resistance makes you so tired, right? You're always just dragging yourself and dragging yourself and dragging yourself to do things. Okay, so first month nothing, second month nothing, third month nothing, Jesus, fourth month I still feel nothing. No appetite reduction whatsoever, no change in energy levels, nothing. Cravings are still you know. So I was like, okay, I am done. I am done, right? So I went back to the physician. I told him, I am done with this. I am not taking, never again, okay? Never again with the weight loss medications. I am done. I want a permanent solution. I've spent way too much money. I don't want to hear it. Okay, anything that has the possibility of me stopping it and then the weight comes back again like it has been over the past 15 years, I am done. So I asked him to refer me, okay, you know the story, to someone who's done it before, and one of his patients had, and that was the beginning. Okay, so yes, these are the weight loss medications that I tried. If you have tried any weight loss medications, please share in the comment section below. Please like this video if you liked it. Even if you didn't like it, just like it for my sake. Okay, just click like for my sake. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, bye.